Hello everybody and welcome back to a Royal Reader. My name is Cici and today's video is going to be something very exciting. I'm going to be reading some Kindle Unlimited fantasy romance Instagram author books. That made no sense, but bear with me. So in the moment I'm just wanting to mood read. I don't really know what I feel like picking up, and it's just like a whole mixture of crap going on in my brain. So I decided I'm gonna test out some Kindle Unlimited books. The covers of these books look amazing. Let's just say that indie authors know damn well how to get a good book cover. So one of these books that I'm planning on reading is actually like a cover read. Not a cover buy, but a cover read. And the other two are Instagram authors / YouTube authors that I've been following for a little bit. So this is going to be like a little bit of a challengey, test runny type of video. The first one that I have here is, I think somebody described it as Vampire Academy fanfiction possibly, or something along those lines, and that is The Marionettes by Wismer, I think is how you pronounce her name. So I'm just going to read you the synopsis of the book rather than me attempting to try and tell you what it is. So this is the first one that I'm reading, and it says, "A betrayal, a deadly secret, an unlikely ally." Valerie Darkmoor's entire life has been building up to this moment, her initiation into the Marionettes, the prestigious League of Witches sworn to serve the vampires. As one of the last remaining blood witches, her spot is almost guaranteed, at least so she thought. The academy is full of sabotage and secrets as the tasks begin, and Valerie quickly realizes she has more than her spot on the line. Her survival seems just as uncertain. The closer she gets to the final trial, the more she learns everything and everyone around her isn't quite what it seems. The Marionette is the first in a new adult fantasy romance series. So, that's the first book. Really excited. Love the sound of it. And the next book that I have is from an author that I saw on Instagram, actually. So this is An Heir Comes to Rise. I'll show it this way. Lovely cover. So An Heir Comes to Rise by Cici. I'm really sorry if I pronounced that wrong. So this one sounds really interesting as well. In a clash of steel, a mortal body may fall, but in a clash of dreams, a powerful heir may rise. A sword. In the impoverished outer town of a kingdom where fae outrank humans, Faith, an orphan with a talent for swordplay, knows the importance of keeping her head down around the fae patrol. She and her best friend Jacon long for a better life, and her desire to swing her sword in combat may bring the purpose and coin she's yearned for. A dream. When she draws the attention of Royal Guard Nick, she soon learns that her mortal nature isn't the only reason to remain out of sight. Nick is a night walker, a silent assassin of the mind with the power to enter others' dreams, and whether she trusts him or not, he's about to awaken abilities in Faith that shouldn't exist in a human. Nightmarish abilities, deadly abilities. Abilities that will teach Faith blood really does run thicker than water, and if she doesn't trust in her higher powers soon, blood will run indeed. An heir. For this is no battle Faith can fight with steel. Within the city walls, suspicions are arising, and here in the outer town she has deeper bonds to protect. It seems everyone will die with a dark secret to tell, but what if one unlikely human girl was harboring the darkest secret of all? So it says that it's for fans of Throne of Glass and Red Queen. I haven't read Red Queen, but it does still sound really interesting, and I am looking forward to picking it up. And then the next one, Court of Dragons by Frost K. This cover was 100% what drew me in, no lie. That just, you can't even see it properly out there. You can kind of see it. Hold on, let me try and see. You need to see this book, okay? You need to see the cover of this book. Just yes. Just yes. So anything to do with, what just happened? Anything to do with dragons, I'm like, yes, give me 100%. So, it says, the synopsis. As a daughter of the Dragon Court, Ren knows 3 truths: never show weakness, pay the tithe, and never trust the elves. When the enemy strikes on the eve of her wedding, Ren has no choice but to fight. Captured, she's dragged before the Elvish king and given 2 choices: death or marriage. She submits, biding her time as she plots and spies, determined to strike at the heart of the Elvish royalty and take back her family's throne once more. But the more time she spends with her dangerous and achingly handsome husband, she finds herself wavering. Only the strong survive the harsh moors of the Dragon Isles, and she can't afford to question her loyalties, leaving only one final choice. Strike hard and fast, never waver, it's his heart or hers. Yes, please. All of these are around 300 pages long, so I can smash that out within this week, which is what I'm hoping to try and achieve. Really excited for it. If I can finish those 3 and still have time left, there is another book that I have on here that I have been seeing going around on Book Talk and everything like that, and it's called the Zodiac Academy. Rather interesting, but I am obsessed with zodiacs and stuff, so let's just have a read of what the synopsis says, because I actually don't know what it's about. I'm a Gemini, impulsive, curious, headstrong, a twin, heir to a throne I know nothing about, and it turns out I'm Fae. But of course there's a catch. All I have to do to claim my birthright is to prove that I'm the most powerful supernatural in all of Solaria. Excuse me, Winks? Oh, not in focus, damn it. Sorry. And sure, technically that's true, as I'm the daughter of the Savage King, but the bit they didn't put in the brochure was that every single Fae in this kingdom would claim my throne if they could. The school they've sent me to is both dangerous as shit and one hell of a party. Oh god, why did they spell hell of a party? Why? They've written it like slang. Oh god. Vampires bite weaker students in the corridors, the werewolf pack has orgies in the Wailing Wood at every full moon, and don't even get me started on the dark and twisted ways the sirens use their powers on people and motions, or how my sinfully tempting cardinal magic teacher hosts detentions that leave people needing therapy. This is a teacher-student romance? Classes are totally interesting. Oh god, I hate the way that she's talking already. I might skip out on this one, you guys. Classes are totally interesting if you manage to live through them, and that Gemini star sign I mentioned, it determines my elemental magic and affects my destiny, so learning astrology is essential if I'm going to beat down my classmates, which is actively encouraged, by the way. My biggest problem is the jewel-worthy dragon shifter who has his eyes on my throne. He and his 3 psycho best friends are determined to make my time here a living hell. All I've got to do is survive, but fate might have other ideas. Damn it, why couldn't I have gotten a letter to Hogwarts? I don't like it when they do that. I really don't like it when they do that. It just makes it seem really cringy. Oh, that's one thing I have to say about indie published books, is that the ones that I've read anyway, is that they write really, the main characters anyway seem like really Valley Girl-esque, and it just really bugs me. But nonetheless, the first 3 sound really, really interesting, so that's good. That last one though, I might give that a skip. Nonetheless, I will let you guys know when I have started one of them. I think the first one I'm going to be picking up is the Marionettes, because I am in the mood for something dark. So, and I've been watching Katie's YouTube channel for a while now, and she's one of my biggest inspirations for when it comes to writing. So I will let you guys know how it goes. But now I need to go and film, and it's been 10 minutes, good god. Looking like a hot mess, but that's fine. It's been a couple of days, I think, since I last spoke to you. I am now 100 pages through The Marionettes by Katie Wismer, and I'm really enjoying this. This is giving me, like, all the Vampire Academy feels. It's so good. I'm really, really enjoying it. So essentially our main character is Valerie Darkmoor, and she is a blood witch, and she is just about to start her initiation into this group called the Marionettes, which is a group of witches who sort of work for the royal vampires, because there are vampires in this, and essentially a witch gets paired with a vampire and like keeps them safe and stuff like that. Very, very reminiscent of the Vampire Academy's Dehampire and vampire situation. Really enjoying it still. And Valerie's having a little bit of an issue with her magic, and she's not too sure if she's going to actually pass her initiation. But there's also the fact that she is one of the last blood witches that are around, because they're rare. So yeah, she gets paired with Prince Reginald, who for some reason wants to be called Reed. I don't really know why, but he wants to be called Reed instead of Reginald. The magic system in this is really cool because there's a whole different variety of witches. So there's like elemental witches who can manipulate the elements, and then there's the blood witch who actually no, let me rephrase. All of the witches can do all of the spells, but certain witches have a stronger affinity towards other things. So like the elemental witches, they have a more stronger power towards their elemental stuff. Shape-shifting witches too. One of Valerie's best friends can turn into a cat, and I love it. She's hilarious. I love it. So yeah, did a really bad job explaining this, but nonetheless, I'm still really enjoying it. I'm going to try and finish it today because there's only 200 and something pages, and it reads really quickly, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to finish it within today. That being said, I do need to actually film an intro and outro for a video and then another video, so I have a little bit to do today, and I also need to edit them so I can get them up, but it shouldn't be too difficult, and I'm hoping by tonight I can start on the next book, which I will figure out later on. I'll talk to you guys later. I look like a hot mess, but I have finished The Marionettes by Katie Wismer. Far out. It was really good. Definitely gave me Vampire Academy feels the whole way, but you know what? Vampire Academy is one of my all-time favorite paranormal fantasy romances, so like I did not care at all. I'm so sweaty. It was just really, really good. I very much enjoyed how fast-paced it was. It definitely made it really easy to read. I just really enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to be picking up the next book because the first book ended on a cliffhanger, and so I'm going to read the next book, which is thankfully available on Kindle Unlimited, so I'm so super happy. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a solid 4. But anyway, I have now moved on to the Court of Dragons, I think it is, or something along those lines. Yeah, Court of Dragons by Frost K. This is a fantasy romance, another one obviously. All the fantasy romances is happening. And the dedication at the beginning is amazing. It says, "This is for all my Raylo shippers, get ready." So obviously this is like Raylo inspired, I'm guessing. So I am still on chapter 1, page 10 or something like that. I read it before I started work, but still really enjoying it. And yeah, I now have to go and edit a video before I have to go and pick up my partner from work. And yeah, so that's my update. I really, really enjoyed The Marionettes. Pick it up if you're a fan of Vampire Academy, 100%. Hello, it has been a couple of days, and as you can probably tell, I am sick. I don't think it's the dreaded you-know-what, but I'm not well. And I haven't been for the last couple of days. So, reading has not really been happening, but I am 200 and something pages into A Court of Dragons by Frost K, and this book sucks. I don't know if it's because I'm sick and I'm just feeling more honest, but it has taken 200 pages for shit to start happening, and this book is only 270 pages long. is very annoying. The love interest keeps talking about the main character in really weird ways. Like talking about how much he wants to like hold her body and run his hands along her curves or his fingers through her hair, and it's just real weird and creepy. And I'm like, are you hinting at them being mates or something or other? Because she's like, oh, he's really attractive, but no, he's the people who killed my family, and it's just, I'm really not having a good time. But because it's only like 70 pages till I finish it, I'm like, do I just push myself through it? Oh, it's 291 pages. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really not interested in it whatsoever. So then it's gonna be a bit of a DNF. You know what, I'm calling it now. I'm DNFing it. I don't care. I know I said I was gonna read An Heir to Rise, or An Heir Comes to Rise by Cici Penaranda. But I did download this one called Promises and Pomegranates, which is a like Hades and Persephone type of book, which I'm kind of feeling. So I might read that. Oh my god, what is it called? The Bridge Kingdom. Far out. That's what I was trying to say. My god, my brain. My Kindle is being so touchy and is annoying the shit out of me. Can you not, please? Let's go to the Bridge Kingdom. That's a classic. Everybody talks about it on TikTok and stuff like that. So let's just do that. But first, I was so excited for that too, because there's dragons in it. You guys are just seeing like drugged up Cici right now. Alright, I'm gonna read The Bridge Kingdom, and I will talk to you when I'm alive, which I don't know when that's gonna be. So I have COVID. This vlog is just heading out to be great. So I have COVID. So that's why I wasn't feeling well the other day. I'm still reading The Bridge Kingdom by Danielle Jensen. I'm about 60 pages into it, I think. Apologies for my voice right now. That's how I sound. So The Bridge Kingdom, from what I can gather so far, is there is this kingdom. There's like an island of kingdoms, essentially. And a majority of the kingdoms actually live in like a deserty sort of place, so a lot of their resources come from all the other regions and everything, and there is this bridge that they have to cross in order to get to like the mainland. And there is a constant war going on between the rulers of the land that's connected to the bridge and then the people who live in the desert. Our main character, Lara, is a princess from the desert place, and she has been brought up her entire life, and she has been brought up her entire life with the abilities and like the training to be married to the king of the Bridge Kingdom, and to kill him and take over so that they can have access to the bridge and the trade route and everything like that. The first chapter like knocked my socks off. I was like, holy shit, what the fuck is happening? And now it's been pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really enjoying it. Much better than A Court of Dragons. The tension, I guess you could say, between the main characters is really good. So I'm enjoying that. I think there's a bigger plot at play, but I'm not entirely too sure what it is. I do know that although this is like a large book series, it is separated into smaller duologies. So the first two books in the series follow Lara and, I'm gonna guess, the main love interest. And then the next two books in the encompassing series are going to follow somebody else. I'm not entirely too sure. I think from the cover of it, it follows a character who is from the Bridge Kingdom who we've just like met. So yeah, that took a lot more energy than I thought it was going to, so I'm going to go and just read now. If anybody's concerned, I'm fine. It's just like a really bad cold, which I have not had one in like 3 years or something like that, so this is like knocking me on my butt. It's just like, you know, a sore throat, blocked nose, a little bit of a cough, headachy. That's pretty much it. So I'm fine. Yeah. I will talk to you guys when I'm a little bit more human. I probably should have done this update earlier, but yeah. Hello. So, as you can probably tell, I am feeling a lot better today, which is good. Fortunately though, I am having womanly pains. Anyway, I am almost finished with The Bridge Kingdom. I'm on page 260, so I think I have like maybe 100-ish pages left, something along those lines. I'm still really enjoying it. The romance in this, it's very, like, I want to say slow burn, but at the same time also not slow burn. It has like the vibes of slow burn, I guess you could say. And I'm really enjoying just the relationship and how it's evolving. I'm enjoying seeing the internal struggle. We're finally getting to like the high stakes part, and it's starting to get really interesting. And yeah, I'm gonna try and finish this today, and then we will close out this reading vlog. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls who have COVID drink orange juice because it helps. So yeah, really enjoying seeing the internal conflict that Lara is going through, because obviously, you know, she's meant to be, you know, killing this guy, but she's also, like, I wouldn't say falling in love with him. I'd say she's more like becoming, oh, she said something in the book. I can't remember what she said now. But it was something along the lines of like she's starting to like respect him now and realize like what type of a person he is. And it's not just like the evil monster that she always believed he was supposed to be. So I'm really enjoying that. Alright, I will talk to you guys once I have finished it. At the moment I'm thinking it's probably going to be a 3-star. Because like although I am enjoying it, there's just like something that's missing and I'm not too sure what it is. But I still have like 100 pages left, so we shall see how it goes. So, it's a few days, no it's not, I spoke to you yesterday, what am I saying? I finished The Bridge Kingdom. I'm giving it a 3.5. The ending was a little bit like, nah, okay, I guess. And like I was obviously expecting it, but I'm interested to see where it goes, I guess, but it's definitely not going to be like a priority. Like if I had to buy it, I wouldn't be interested in purchasing the next book, but because it's available on Kindle Unlimited, it's fine. I don't really care. That'll be the end of this vlog. So I managed to read the Marionettes, I DNF'd the Court of Dragons, and I read the Bridge Kingdom. So large variety there. Was definitely upset and disappointed in the Court of Dragons because I really thought that was going to be a good read. The cover is amazing, but unfortunately just did not do it for me whatsoever. But there are a lot more available on Kindle Unlimited that I'm going to be looking at, so I definitely think it's probably worth it. And they do actually offer a sort of audiobook situation. The only thing is that you can't read it on your Kindle because obviously the Kindle doesn't have speakers, I guess you could say, but if you have the app on your phone or like your tablet or something, you can actually listen to the audiobook of the book that you're reading and it reads it along, so like you can actually read along with the audio and the digital copy. So I thought that was pretty good. pretty cool. And yeah, I thought it might have been linked with Audible, but I guess it's just like an Amazon product. Right, well, I'm going to end this vlog here. I hope you have enjoyed. I apologize for how downhill it went, but your girl has COVID, so I can't really help much there. And yeah, I will chat to you guys in another video. If you'd like to see more videos, then do be sure to click the subscribe button, and if you'd like to see more of me, then do be sure to check out my Instagram and Twitter. Links are always down in the description box. And that is it from me. So I will talk to you guys in another one later on.